This is a brief overview of making a sticky announcement in Blackboard. When you are in Blackboard on the announcements page, notice how there is a new announcements appear below this line bar. You can click and drag an announcement above this line, above this bar, and what that will do is Blackboard will make that a sticky announcement. Sticky is a term that our department uses to describe announcements that fall above this new announcements bar. So, for example, when I have edit mode on in my class and I roll my mouse over an announcement, I can click and drag it above that new announcements bar, and that will tell Blackboard this is a sticky announcement, keep this at the top of the page. So if I create additional announcements, this reminder will always be at the top of the page. So for example, I will create a new announcement, call announcement 3. And I will just save this other piece of text for later. Okay, and I'll click submit. Now announcement 3 is up underneath the bar, so that's a new announcement, and it'll be organized in chronological order, newest to oldest. But that reminder email or announcement that falls above the new announcement bar will always be at the top of the screen. So if I were to go into student preview mode, I will see that that sticky announcement is at the top and everything else is underneath. Now, as an instructor, you can choose to remove things that are above the bar by clicking and dragging an announcement so that it falls underneath the bar. And if you have trouble with the drag and drop function, what you can do instead is use the keyboard reorder tool on the far right corner of the screen, and when you select an announcement, let's just move this reminder to the very bottom of the heap. So you can select announcements and move them up or down the list using the arrow keys here. And if the new announcement bar is at the top, that means there will be no sticky announcement anymore on the screen. So once you've made your changes here, you can click submit and you will get a prompt confirming items have been reordered. Click OK. So now what will happen here is announcement 3, 2, 1, and then that reminder should appear in that order on the screen. So let's go into student preview mode and confirm that. Yep, so announcement 3 is now at the top, 2, 1, and then the reminder. And as a final test, let's just create a new announcement in announcement 4. Paste in that text I was saving, click submit. Yep, so announcement 4 falls immediately underneath that gray bar at the top of the heap, and when students come along here, announcement 4 should now be at the top of the page. Okay, so just bear in mind anything that falls under the new announcement bar will be treated as a new announcement, sorted in chronological order unless you manually reorder these. You can choose to reorder the announcements if you wanted to draw student attention to various things. So I could just override this and make this appear in whatever order I want, like so. Okay, so that's just a brief overview of creating announcements on the page and where they sort. Anything above the new announcement bar is treated like a sticky announcement, meaning it's always going to be at the top of the page. And anything underneath the bar is treated as a new announcement, and assuming you haven't reorganized the announcements in a desired order, they should appear in chronological order, newest to oldest. So let's just create one last one here as a final test because I've been reordering. Let's just see what happens. I'll call this test. So I will click submit. Okay, so new announcements definitely appear immediately below the new announcements bar.